What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Final One here, and today we're here to do another Transformers toy review. And I promised this, I really did. It's the toy review for Leader Class Megatron. Transformers last night, Leader Class Megatron. And in terms in the scale of packaging, this thing is a monster. Like, for example, here is right here, Deluxe Class Revenge of the Fallen RC. It's pretty freaking huge. It's huge, according to MGO316. Now, the packaging does, you do have a brief bio if you would like to read that. I don't know if you can, or if you can't, if it's facing one direction or not. Don't know, don't care. But, yeah, here's the bio if you really want to read that. But I do like the way that they did cover this. It is really nice, actually. It's really nice. As you can see, you got the robot mode here, you got the jet mode here. The robot mode is the CGI, so it's kind of iffy, like, seriously, but yeah, I really like this figure. He does come with his battle mask, and that will be the face that I will be using throughout this entire review. So don't even write about it in the comments, because I am not going to switch his face. This looks freaking ugly. This looks like he wants to kill someone. So we're going to use that. We're going to use that the whole video. So don't even say anything. So yeah, you got your cross sales, you got your bio, you got your product shots, you got words and things on the bottom, you got your warnings saying basically don't eat anything in this box. Got your side of it, and you got a small little brief bio, like every single Transformers Premier Edition toy gets, which is basically he's a merciless tyrant, right there. But then, of course, you flip it around to the back, and you've got your giant bio right here, which for some reason only comes with the Leader Class figures and Deluxe Class Hot Rod. It's really surprising that they only did that for like 3 to 4 figures. But anyways, yeah, it does look nice, the packaging, but that's not what we're here to look at. We are here to look at goodbye package. We are here to look at this, and boy, did they do a good job. I feel like, my opinion, this is my opinion only. I know some people have mixed feelings towards this guy. I really feel like they did a good job. Now, there are a lot of people complaining about this feature here in the nose cone, where if you can push this button, pull out the cannon, and it'll be in attack mode. That's what they call it. They call it attack mode. And you know what? I'm going to turn on some extra lighting, just in case, because I really feel like we need that. So, give me 1 second. There we go. It's a bit bright. There we go. So, pretty much beautiful design. I really like this attack mode. It looks really cool. It looks really nice. I really love this thing. Many people have complained about this being on a hair trigger and that it's not easy to fix. Well, yes, it is easy to fix, and no, it is not easy to fix. Yes, it's easy to fix because it's so simple that it took me like an hour to figure this out when I first got the thing. I got it on Friday, I think, something like that. But if you push the nose cone close and you come to the bottom here, the barrel that you'd pull out and will later become his gun, if you push it down and you hear a little click, then it shouldn't have any issues. Now, my barrel is really loose. Like, legitimately the loosest thing you could possibly have on a Transformer. But it's okay, but you know, you come to the top here and you push it and you get your battle mode, and then you pull out the barrel. So, like, literally, let me show you how loose this barrel is. Oh, it's doing it for the camera, but it wasn't doing it earlier. There we go. Come on. You were doing this earlier. Gotta pull it out. Strange, it doesn't now. But anyways, so yeah, attack mode, pretty cool. Now for his accessories, he does come with some effects parts, which I will show. They're pretty cool. He does come with some effects parts. Comes with these 2 ginormous flames, which are just cool. I mean, it's effects pieces. They're not really weapons. He can hold them like weapons, but they're not really weapons. I think they're more for vehicle mode, and one of them for robot mode. So on the back of him, he does have the thrusters back here, and you can take these and totally put them in the back of the jet, and totally like just make it look like he's flying. You know, get that whole jet flame effect. But I think it's really cool. But I don't really like using them that much. I mean, it just doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't really look right. He does also come with this axe. This is a battle axe. Lots of people have been mistaking it for a sword. It is a battle axe, and it does have weapons. He does have weapon storage for it. There's a little port right there, and this port on the side here just plugs in right here on the top. Just like so, and there you go. You got a jet with an axe on the back of it. Then again, it's a Cybertronian jet, so who really cares? So, the cockpit does open. Not very much, but it does open. Mine's kind of loose. There we go. Or strut, but it does open. You can see a little cockpit inside of it. I don't know if we can get a good camera shot of that view. You can see there's a little seat back here, or at the top, but the cockpit pretty much just covers it, so not really going to worry about that too much because the cockpit's not really that important. But anyways, moving right along, let's get down to transformation. And transformation is actually pretty simple. It's not that big. It's actually not as bad of a deal as people make it out to be. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to come to these back sections, and we're going to want to untab them from the exhaust pieces right here. We're going to come and take these pieces and just pop them up. Then we're going to take this whole assembly, bring it forward. It's on a double hinge, so we're going to bring it forward just a little bit, and then we're going to come to these sections. Now these sections are actually pretty fun. You're going to want to take them. You're going to want to take it 1 click, 2 click to 3 click. You're gonna feel them. Sometimes they don't make noise, but this one does not. But you're gonna feel them. Then you're gonna come to this thruster piece, take it, untab it from where it is, and fold it inward like so. Then you're gonna want to come take this piece, the wing piece, untab this piece from right here, from the wing, and then you're going to want to fold this down. Then you're gonna want to take this whole section right here, and just flip it forward. If this will just lock into place nicely. Sometimes it doesn't. Why did you pick? Okay, there we go. So you're gonna want to get all that in, and then fold it all the way down, and then swing the wing all the way back like that. So it should look like this. You're gonna want to do it on both sides. So click, bring this up, fold this in, untab the wing, shove that forward if it'll go. The wings on this one are a pain in the butt. And then pull all this back, fold that down, and rotate the wings like so. Okay, so now you've got pretty much his backpack all done. This is going to become his backpack. Now, then we're going to come to the legs. Now the legs are actually really, really simple. What you're going to want to do with the legs is you're going to want to untab them, because they have a tab right there that goes underneath one of these slots right here. You'll be able to see it. You want to take it, untab it, pull it out, and then this knee joint here, I don't know if you can really see that, but he does have a double knee joint, but one of them's for transformation. So bring it in so you hear a click, this figure has some issues, one of the legs does not click, but you can feel it push into place. It just doesn't make the sound. Then you're going to want to take these heels, flip them inward, pull out the toes, and fold this wing section right here in. Okay, do the same on the other side. Untab, wait till you hear the click. Oh yeah, also you're going to want to rotate the legs. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. Do the same on the other side. Rotate leg, fold in foot, foot about toes. Now he should be able to stand pretty fairly well. So, Alright, now we're going to work on the arms. Now the arms are kind of tricky. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come in, there's a really big gap right here. You're going to want to take your finger, push it, and there's the panel right here that's gonna push up. Then that will allow you clearance. Then you're gonna want to take this, push it up if that hasn't happened already. You know, I know my figure doesn't like to do that. It likes to do that, but hey, every leader class Megatron has its one flaw. And you want to take them. You're gonna want to split the arms. There is a tab right here that will go right into this arm. Let's see if we can get a close-up shot of that. Let's pull this arm out a bit. There is a tab slot right here that this piece right here will go into. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this piece right here, it will go right in there. So then, oh no, my lights went out. Oh no, the bulb died. Oh, did it die? Oh, we can't. Yeah, it died. Oh well, but we can make do with the light we have. So then you're gonna want to basically come to the shoulders, actually next thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to pull the chest all the way down. Take the shoulders, pull them or rotate them outward, accordion the arms just so, rotate them down. Come into this panel section here and push out the hand. If the hand will go out. There we go. You're going to want to push the hand out. Okay, and then close up this panel right here. And then just basically make everything look nice. Do the same on the other side, except for this we got the arm, the side cannon, the fusion cannon, whatever it is. Okay, sorry I'm shaking stuff so much, but then you're going to want to take this cannon piece. You're going to want to basically rotate it downward like so. You're going to want to untab this. This does tab into the arm, and this is not being so secure as I want it to, but it does tab into the arm, and like this you're going to want to untab it from there, bring it forward. Lots of people have broken this joint right here. Bring it forward, bring it back, and then push it in until you hear that click. Then that will in theory bring out the hand, and then you can just basically, the cannon forms itself pretty much. It's huge, I know. And then make sure the backpack is all pushed up into nice position, because sometimes it doesn't like to do that. Mine doesn't like to sometimes. Then you're gonna want to come to the chest section, which basically is just a chest underneath a jet. Flip out the head, and it is on a double hinge, so double hinge it up, accordion it just so, and should everything just tab right into place, and then you're left with your robot mode. And I have to say, robot mode, bravo to Hasbro. They did an amazing job. I really think they did an amazing job with this figure. Like, my gosh, they just did a absolutely perfect job, in my opinion. There are some flaws with the robot mode. The head sculpt, perfect. I like the asymmetry they got going on here. They got the chest with the sides going on. I really like that. I like the fact that they have this Decepticon symbol painted right there. They do have like splashes of silver paint on here, just to make it look a little more worn. But yeah, I really like this thing. In terms of articulation, his head is on a kind of a double joint, so he can look. You can look up that far, you can look down that far. You're gonna stay in. You stay in, you horns. He can basically he can do that far amount of rotation, that far amount of rotation. But that's it. In terms of articulations for the arm, he does have a 360-degree movement. He does have a bicep swivel. And he does have an elbow joint, but that's pretty much it for the arms. And oh, his hands do have a wrist joint, a wrist swivel. Like, you can't get a full 360 version of movement out of that, but you know, just not a good idea because of this ginormous hole. Like, if I can put my finger all the way through that, like, I can put my finger all the way through his arm, you know. This stops some of it, but not all of it, you know. So, but yeah, that's a nitpick I do have. As terms of leg articulation, he Gotta move the arm out of the way first. He can't. His legs do have a ratchet joint here, and that basically, that basically can go that far, and that far outward because of these panels. They can't really go out that far, but you know, not a complaint. I don't really care. I don't like to pose a lot of my figures with, you know, the splits like some people do. Same articulation on this arm, except for I can't really push my finger through because of the cannon and its joints are in the way. He does have the ratchet on both legs. One thing, he does have knee issues sometimes. Like if you get him just right, he does have 90 degrees of knee bend, and if you don't like 90 degrees, you can get more with the transformation joint, but I don't really like the transformation joint being used as a knee piece. He does have some ankle tiltage about that far in, and no outward ankle tiltage. His skirts, the skirt pieces here are made of sort of a plastic rubber kind of stuff. Not much there, but it does have some toe movement. Like they can move all the way down, can move all the way up. But let's do more to do transformation. The effects pieces. Oh, the cannon itself does have a cool effect, but you can take these and plug these in. If I can get this cannon to work, my gosh. There we go. It does have the flame cannon, so you can like sort of just position it to the point where he's got that. You can replicate the scene where he talks to Barricade in the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, then you missed it. For those of you who don't know, it does come out. The movie does come out on DVD and Blu-ray and whatever system you watch it on. It does come out on DVD and Blu-ray on September 23rd. September 23rd is the date to watch out for. Oh, more weapon storage on this figure, but yeah, that movie does come out on September 23rd. I'm probably going to buy it. But weapon storage in robot mode, he does have these two posts on his wings that are more due to transformation, but this isn't really licensed by Hasbro, but lots of people are pointing it out. And you can totally take this port and plug it in here if you really want to. I mean, looks kind of cool. Just sword hanging to the side. Now he's got that sort of knight piece that Optimus has, you know, but still, hey. And these effects pieces, if you really want to, you can totally just plug them in up top here. You know, but I think that just looks stupid, so no. But yeah, I really like this figure. Now in terms of scale, here he is with Revenge of the Fallen RC. So, pretty much good scale reference, I suppose. So, yeah, not bad. Not a bad character. I know a lot of collectors bash this item because of the way it feels is a little weird. It doesn't have that weight to it like a normal leader class does, nor does the leader class Optimus Prime version have that for that matter, but it's still a good figure in my opinion to add to your collection because of the uniqueness of the character. Like, how many times have we gotten a Megatron that has a battle mask? You know? And how many times have we gotten a Megatron that has asymmetry going on here? Asymmetry with the chest, the arms, the shoulders, everything. Like, this whole thing just screams Megatron to me. Like, I know lots of people would rather buy the Voyager version, but if you're looking for screen accuracy, go with the Voyager. I don't care, but if you want that Megatron look and feel to it, I would suggest buying the leader class because it has the ginormous fusion cannon. Because, like I said, this just screams Megatron. Like, the fusion cannon, the ginormous fusion cannon, if you guys watched G1, which I was born in the 90s, but I was raised on 80s stuff. Like, it was still pretty good. Like, I was raised on Thomas the Tank Engine, that came out in the 80s. I didn't watch the newer stuff. The newer stuff just didn't appeal to me. But I was also raised on G1 Transformers. I was raised on Mario, you know, all the Nintendo stuff from back in the day. I did get newer stuff, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, like if you're looking for a Megatron to add to your collection, I would suggest buying this one. But if you're looking for screen accuracy, go with the Voyager, because the Voyager one has more, has the screen accurate cannon. It also has the screen accurate skirts. But like all in all, this is not a bad figure. I don't know why people bash it so much. Now, if you want to pick this guy up, you can pick it up at pretty much any retail store that would sell action figures, Transformers, G.I. Joes, whatever. You can also pick it up at Big Bad Toy Store with Optimus Prime for $100. You can also pick it up on eBay. You can pick it up on Amazon. I picked this guy up on Amazon because he was $3 cheaper than buying it at Walmart. So, you know, if you really want to buy him for a good price, go to Amazon. Also, if you want to buy the Leader Class Optimus Prime for pretty cheap, I know right now it's going for $36 and something cents. I don't know. I thought about buying it, but I did not like the Age of Extinction mold, and that's pretty much just a retool of the Age of Extinction mold. But, you know, if you're really looking for a good figure to buy, I would go with this. Now, they were going with simplicity. I did not feel that with this character. I felt a little bit more complex, but it's still a good figure. It's a great. I don't know why people just hate it so much. Like I saw a guy review it, and he just said this is probably one of the worst Transformers figures, and all this and that, and I was like, I said to myself, well, not to myself, I posted a comment, and I said, I respect your opinion, but why are you bashing the Transformers that are out nowadays? And he said, well, they're too easy to do, they're hollow, they're not as bulky as they used to be. I mean, this guy has a lot of bulk on him. Like, this right here, that's bulk. This is bulk in the back. I mean, I don't know why people bash it so much. Like, I know this arm particularly has a problem with the holiness in it, but still, I mean, literally, it's still a good figure. Like, I just don't get why people do that. Oh, and if you really want to, I know for a lot of people this is not really a big deal, but if you really want to get him in a flight pose, you can take the backpack, tilt it outward a bit with one click, and you can totally you gotta rotate the arm up a bit. Take the wings, whip them out, do it on both sides, do it there, and there you go. Now he's Megatron with wings. Now he looks like a bug a little bit. But if you really don't like that, I don't really like it, but you can close it back up. Not that big of a deal, but still, great figure, great toy. I don't know why people hate it so much. I don't know why. It just kind of bugs me. So, anyways, this is Thomas Final One saying, don't forget to keep playing with your toys, and don't forget to keep playing with your Transformers, trains, the whole deal. It's a great toy to have. I don't know why people bash it. But yeah, so, anyways, see you guys later.